Today we're going to talk about online reputation. So it's hard to believe it's been a full year since the COVID crisis started, putting a halt to face-to-face contact and making virtual interactions, sorry Glinda, the norm. With all the changes that are going on, it's more important than ever to be proactive in asking for reviews from clients and customers when they're happiest, building and maintaining a solid online reputation for your business. Reviews, whether they're from Google or Facebook or wherever, affect how consumers view our business. And depending on the type of feedback and our responses, it can either hurt us or help us. Last April, despite what was going on in the world, as a final step in a big marketing effort, we helped launch an endodontist. And in case you're wondering what an endodontist is, it's a fancy way of saying dentist who specializes in root canal therapy. When checking out his competition, I noticed their reviews were few and mostly negative. When we made his site live, we also partnered with him to create a reputation management strategy in order to help him start getting reviews. And to make it easy and to show his reviews on his website, we used our review software. Less than a year later, with location services on, he's packing the review heat and showing up in the top of Google Map area for several root canal and fancy doctory type search terms. And no one ever wants to get a root canal, but let's just say you had to. Which doctor would you most likely choose? And for those of you still deciding, here's how the good doctor's doing on all his review platforms combined. Getting good reviews takes diligence, time, energy, effort, but it's certainly worth the investment, whether you do it on your own or hire someone to help. But hey, don't take my word for it. Let's look at some stats. 72% of consumers say that positive reviews make them trust a local business more. Like we trust the nice root canal doctor with all the shiny stars and positive comments about how painless his procedures go. Here's a great quote by Zig Ziglar. If people like you, they will listen to you. But if they trust you, they will do business with you. And this is my interjection. When they do business with you, you make money. Here's another. I'd say a plus 31% is a pretty nice payday. 95% of consumers are influenced by online reviews for their purchase. Are you seeing a pattern yet? This works for both products and services, and I know for a fact my endodontist client is not lacking for patients, and he's also planning on adding another doctor to the practice in the near future. According to 2020 studies, here's what people do after they read a positive review. 31% visit a business's website. I thought 17% on visit the location was pretty interesting because of 2020 and COVID. I can't imagine when things get back to normal what that'll jump to. So that's kind of cool. So, and if you're curious about where you should put your review efforts, here are the top sites consumers go to get the skinny on their local business. It's not surprising that Google is number one. Trust is important. Here are the top sources that people trust reviews from the most. Let me ask you this, is anyone surprised by these study results? My final thoughts. Number one, the less people have to think, the better. Use a review system or hire someone to help. Just make it easy. Number two, don't wait until it's too late. People are more likely to leave a review when they're in a state of bliss. And number three, for a positive impact, always respond to reviews and try to do it shortly after the review is made. I'm Kara with Kara Design Group, and like it or not, this has been your Marketing Spotlight.